Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from Tampa. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Black, what is that?
Mike. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now it's the former Badger Dare Ogunbowale. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Ready? Blue ready.
Going 58 to Mike.
You. They're coming.
Jameis to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Let's get in now,
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 68 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The surprise 2nd-round pick, Sean Bunting, there to get a hand in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Brady going deep here for Adelman. He's got a man, complete. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
72.
45's the Mike.
Let's go on. No,
Brady will try again on 2nd down. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Kill, kill, kill.
Brady now on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Brady's throw there complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Brady now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it, and the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Green, Trevor, say.
A first down throw for Winston. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
There he goes left side, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel. 39 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Throwing now is Brady, and that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Let's go, let's go!
Hey, ready. White 25.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tight end right, tight end right. 4 down, check. 4 down, 4 down.
Check it. Ozzy.
working from the gun. It's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen zone.
To try again after the sack. Brady, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and it'll bring up third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Ozzy!
Shotgun now for Brady.
Let's put him on the buttons. Let's put that team on the button.
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
3 down, 3 down.
Let me go.
On play action, now Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Wide, 80.
Mike, 45. Hey, watch the slant.
Hey, goal 66.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
That's it, baby.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Reload.
On second and goal, Brady.
What we got?
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mohamed Sanu there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that is caught for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Winston. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch 54.
Hey, let's get that ball. Let's go.
Jameis again. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Baby. Let's go. Let's go.
So a pick 6 there.